Jackie has recently discovered she's into clowns, by the way.
I have recently discovered that I want to be a clown. Get it right. Because I recognize there's a demand.
Auto-clownophilia.
Don't clown on me.
Hi friends!
And welcome to Wives vs. World, where we have fun talking about queer stuff and lives a trans cis lesbian couple. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Anya.
And today, and hear me out, all wink, we're going to talk about hear me outs, which at this point we're very late to the trend, but
as always, that is our brand.
It's the YouTube, the Twitter, TikTok pipeline to YouTube. It just takes like 3 months or something for it to become relevant for us to make. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically creators and people sharing their hear me out takes on characters, on people sometimes, that concepts that might not be conventionally attractive or is in some way, would you say, controversial?
Yeah, controversial might be a good take. Like it's something, someone you're attracted to, but it needs like an explanation for people to get it. I think some things that hear me out if you like imagine you meet up with your friends from middle school or uni or something, and you talk about what you're into, and you're like, I'm not gonna say this thing. It's something that they question. So, you need to explain yourself. Hear me out. This is why I find this thing attractive.
Back in my day, let's say Brad Pitt or George Clooney would not have been a hear me out. That would have been an obviously.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
No one's questioning it. No. Like, of course you're attracted to this person. This person is attractive.
Yum, yum. But these might not be, or they might be. So stay tuned. We are going to go through a couple of hours, and they might not necessarily be, I find this person so attractive. It can also just be, well, I kind of gravitated towards this character when I was a kid in a way that I now recognize is some kind of affection. Maybe I'm just covering my own ass. And once we've done that, we're gonna look at some of your suggestions. And you put out a little feeler on Instagram. And,
I asked my followers to go ham with their hear me out. So I have a fun little list that we are allowed to giggle about, to share and
or maybe
talk
agree
about.
With. Let's see.
There are some good things.
Yep.
I was. Wondering how you want to do this, because I have written down like 4 things, while you said you had like 14. So I don't know if we should.
I can cook the list down, and then if
it's okay. I was just thinking maybe then we could start with mine, and then we can go over to yours.
I am looking forward to hearing yours.
Oh yeah.
May I have?
We haven't.
I don't know what Anya's hear me outs are.
Well, okay. So I want to preface mine by saying that, like, you just look so cute. It's very distracting.
Okay.
I want to preface mine by saying that I have eclectic taste. We have stop. I'm not gonna say bad taste because I don't think so, obviously. But I have niche taste. Let's say that. I think everyone I've ever been into my entire life has been like people have been like,
really.
Really? Because I am not the into Brad Pitt, George Clooney type.
Again, dating
can
ourselves horribly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't we say something more present?
Timothée Chalamet.
He's younger than us, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's who people like. Brad Pitt and George Clooney used to be younger as well.
Yeah, but they are not. I am usually not into what everyone else is into.
No.
At all when
Exhibit A.
So that is a better than mine, but I stand by it, and therefore I don't have hear me outs. My friend, okay, I'm good.
We're going on a little tangent.
At D&D the other day, my friend said, Anya can't have any hear me outs because to have hear me outs you have to be ashamed of them. I do indulgence. Anyway.
Exhibit A. Okay, I don't have time to kiss you now because I want to hear your tips.
Okay. Again. I feel a lot of hear me outs are not hear me outs online, in the online space where people like congregate around their niche, but in real life, trying to explain this to a group of your friends from uni or your mother-in-law. I think that's the territory. You know?
Oh my god, yeah.
So I feel like people are gonna be on board when I reveal my first one.
Yeah.
Which is the character Angel Dust from
obviously.
Has-Been Hotel, who is my current absolute obsession.
Yes.
And people who know me will not question this, I feel like. But I feel like people in real life, they will be like,
look at this cartoon.
That's barely a man. But listen. Okay, what really does it for me? The thigh highs, the constant all the little outfits, and the multiple arms. Like the forearms, sometimes the 6 arms. Can you imagine?
I imagine you can.
Yeah. So like that is my current absolute obsession.
Yes.
And all the audacity, the absolute in touch with your sexual proclivities. So that's my first. But I feel like this is not controversial.
No,
it's
been heard.
It's been heard.
It's been
people
listened to.
who are in this space, you'll know.
Many people are saying this.
Yeah. Okay, my second one is the one that I always bring up. Anyway, my second character is Brendan Brady from Hollyoaks. We've talked about this before. And I bring up this character. The other day, my friend, when I talked to her about it, she said, he's a pretty good-looking guy, and his actor Emmett Scanlon is a very, very beautiful man.
Yes.
But this character, like every time I've been like, I love this character so much, and I've shown a picture of the show to people, they've been like.
So it's from a British soap.
Yes.
Called Hollyoaks.
Yes. I could not. I was obsessed with this storyline, and I saw like there's someone on YouTube who has cut out like every little bit, like 3 minutes of all the episodes where they figure, and just put that together so you don't actually have to watch the show with all the other characters. But one of the things that got me to watch the show was seeing gift sets of it on Tumblr.
Of course.
With the absolute banger after banger lines from Brendan Brady specifically.
And you like that?
Obviously. The point is, he is a terrible, awful man. He looks stupid as fuck with his mustache. He has this whole villain arc and then redemption arc, and it is so good. He does so many terrible things, but he gets accused of even more terrible things, which he has not done. And he has to spend the rest of like his story arc fighting these allegations against him and trying to protect those he loves while battling his own inner demons and how much he hates himself.
He's a criminal, he's Irish, he's homophobic, and he's gay.
And a drug dealer.
Yes.
And a violent person.
So what's not to love?
What's not to love? Yeah, I feel like it has not been an easy sell. All the people I've tried to got to see this, except for my wife, they have not been on board. No. Which is fair, because this is insane. I don't recommend it to anyone, but
no.
That was my second one. My third is a concept more than it is a person or character. But I wrote femboys / men in makeup. Because that is all. Yeah. We know it, We know it.
You know it.
But imagine my whole life. I am not into manly men. No. And my peers were. Everyone has always been very confused that
Brad Pitt, George Clooney.
Men in thigh highs.
Yes.
In makeup.
Yes.
Piercings.
Yes.
Dresses.
Yes.
Long hair.
Yes.
I like feminine men.
Okay.
I grew up being super into J-Rock. I had J-Rock posters all over my room. Asagi from D is one of the hottest people. The concept around this being what I am into has been needed to be explained a lot. I could not bring up, if I said, oh, I love this person, this was not met with understanding during my life. That's why I have that on my Hear Me Out. You get it. I won't go more into this, but okay. The last one I have included as a special treat, because this is a story that I think about often, but I have never shared with you.
With me?
Yes. And she's interested now because we've been dating for more than 16 years.
Yes.
Like, there isn't a lot that I haven't told you.
No.
There was once. Are you okay?
I'm so, like, lore drop at this stage. Oh my god. Yes, please.
I was a nerdy kid that didn't understand the world well. My older brother and I never had the greatest relationship. One day we were walking to school together. He was like forced to walk with me to school, even though he didn't want to, because I was lame, his lame little sister. And he always found some way to tease me and stuff. And then one day he asked me like, do you have any crushes, like trying to get out of me who I like so he could tease me about it? You are so moist. Your eyes are the moistest I've ever seen.
I'm so interested.
And I was like, okay, maybe I have a crush, but you can't tell anyone. And it goes to this story.
Yeah.
That I've been playing video games on my computer. I don't know, was I 7 years old or something? I've been playing a lot of video games.
I'm racking my brain here. What did you play at 7 years old?
I was really into like knowing stuff about animals as a kid, and I played these fish games. Not those. There was like real pictures of real fish, and there was like all these explanations of stuff. Yes. And there was one fish.
Yes.
That caught my attention.
That stole your heart.
That stole my heart.
What fish was
so
it?
I said, okay, but you can't tell anyone. I really like a pufferfish. I kid you not. I had romantic feelings in my heart for the pufferfish as a species. I thought it was it did something to my heart. And I, obviously at 7 years old, I couldn't really tell what it was doing to my heart.
It was maybe just a fascination, or like they're so cute.
Yeah, exactly.
Not necessarily a.
This is my crush. But this is. I have thought back to this because obviously my brother started fucking laughing, bent over laughing, like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I got really mad and really upset.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah, how dare you? I was entrusting myself to you. Anyway, I've been thinking about that story so many times during my life, but it has never felt right to share it, because to just be like, hey Jackie, I was once attracted to a pufferfish, just doesn't make that much sense, you know?
Well,
but
I love
so
this.
here you are, and here you are. You're welcome.
So would I say I'm Anya's type?
Okay. I'm old Disney now. I've gotten that off my chest. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. These were my hear me out. And I want to hear my wife's. I want to know everything about my wife.
I have a list, and I will preface this by saying these are not necessarily something or characters that I to this day hold in high esteem, but they did something for me at some point in my life that I can now recognize was maybe a crush. It was very difficult for me because I am a demisexual. I don't really experience crushes all that much. I need somewhat of an emotional connection. Characters that are not hear me outs. Of course, there's the Shigos, the heiresses, you know, like we can all agree. These are what made us the people we are today.
Lesbian icons.
Yes. Then we go into Swoop from the Dinobots from the, what's it called, Transformers, 80s.
Oh, you showed me a picture.
I did.
So when did you feel attraction towards this character?
I was maybe 5 or 7 years old.
Oh my god.
And I really loved pterodactyls.
Oh yeah, right.
I to this day I still do. I mean, that's my pufferfish.
That's your pufferfish for real.
My white whale. There was something about this pterodactyl that could transform into a robot. And he, for a couple of months, stole my heart.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Yes.
You've shown me the robot. I did not realize he was a pterodactyl.
Oh.
Because if I knew
that would have made sense.
Yeah, that would have
There's
made
nothing
sense.
hear me out about this.
Yeah.
The obvious one that I'm going to have to mention is Robin Hood. We all agree that Disney's Robin Hood, the fox, is hot, right? Right? Good. Because I watched that movie once a day, I want to say, when I was 4 or 5 years old.
And he captured your heart.
He captured me. Like
He has the audacity.
he does, and he looks so, and his tail is so fluffy. Ugh. Like to this day, I will stand, and we all will. Come on, we all know it.
A lot of people claim in this trend that he is not a hear me out
No,
because
because he's
is
obvious.
So, yes,
Yeah, but I
there's
just
so
wanted
many
to get it
people,
out there
yes.
because maybe you don't know, and now you do, and now you realize within yourself there's this budding sensation that Robin Hood, Fox, Disney really does it for you. You're welcome. Hexadecimal and Megabyte from the reboot series.
Of what?
The reboot series.
Oh, that's the name of the series.
Yeah, have you seen Reboot?
No, I have no idea what this is. Hexabyte.
Hexadecimal and Megabyte.
Well, she looks like the sexual awakening for the average lesbian, I'd say.
I do believe so, but
Maybe the average sub, to be honest. This looks like a dominatrix.
So here's one that is a bit sexual. Do you know Venom?
Oh, I know Venom. But
Again, this one, I don't think it belongs on a Hear Me Out list because we all like Venom.
But I do. If you're gonna convince if you're talking to your mother-in-law or your friends from back in the day,
Okay, it's a Hear Me Out.
like it would be like trying like they like Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
That's
and
true,
you'll be
but
like,
I would
I
maybe-
like Venom. They don't know shit about female attraction.
No,
to
it's
women.
so everything would be a Hear Me Out.
Yeah, I agree. But I get why people categorize Venom as a hear me out. But I also get why they wouldn't. Like it's very obvious, like the tongue, the shape shifting, the animalistic tendencies.
The using they them. The wolf from Princess Mononoke.
The one that has like wounds everywhere and is speaking in a deep voice.
That's only a benefit. But yeah, and especially with the Japanese voice actor.
What do you like about it?
I think it's the voice.
Okay.
Like,
The voice does it for you.
the voice does it for me, and the I want to like I could kill you kind of thing, but also
I'm gentle,
the strong
I'm gonna protect you.
and the strong environmental justice thing.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have Dragon Fallon. We've already touched upon this. If you get it, you get it. Of course you do because she's really hot. Fallon is really hot, and then when she's like a huge dragon thing,
Could kill you. I feel like something is
bubbling
a
to the
through line
surface. Well, we
for
know,
you.
we know,
that.
we know this. We know this. The Justice of Torin from Ancillary Justice.
Oh,
So it's our
the ship?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Is that its name?
Justice of Torin, yeah. So a justice in this universe is like the biggest class of ship, and they carry like thousands of frozen soldiers that the ship's AI will take over and maneuver. But the story in Ancillary Justice is this huge, like thousands of years old ship AI has such deep, loving commitment to its commander that like everything just goes completely to south, and they strand in one singular body of the soldier. I think they end up being called Breck. But throughout this series of books,
You connected.
I connected so much. I connected so much to this non-human entity of a character and its multitudes, and it's like it moves me deeply. Again,
It's your favorite book, right?
yes. Mothman. As a concept, the cryptid, yes.
Why?
There's something alluring about Mothman, because in my head he's
mysterious?
He's like mysterious, and I'm seeing him kind of like as a Tumblr sexy man. The frog from the Swan Princess.
The French, not the.
Yes.
Yeah, he's kind of French.
Yes. Again, this is one of the things. 7, 8 years old, Jackie, looking at that one. I'm connecting.
I'm trying to, he has the wildest lines, I feel like. he interesting.
Yes.
But what do you like about him?
I don't know. I just remember being attracted to this frog.
Maybe he's a little queer-coded.
Bellows from the Owl House, masked. Now, I know he's a genocidal maniac. I know he's prejudiced witch hunter, probably homophobic as well, and very fucked up. But like the voice, the mask, the mystery, I know he's evil. I don't support him. I don't support his agenda. I do think he's kind of hot.
I have not seen the Owl House, so I don't know this character.
No. Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
These are my characters.
Okay, we're gonna jump onto your hear me outs.
Whoa, there are many.
Yeah, we don't have much time, so we're gonna sort it out a little bit. The first one is one that I agree with very deeply, and I am very happy someone said this. Hear me out. Thigh highs are not gender specific and makes everyone hotter.
Yes.
It's true! I have been saying this from the dawn of time.
Yes.
And this caters to my specific interest.
If there's
so
a takeaway from this video, buy a couple of, pairs of thighs.
And show me. Then the next person says, Sully from Monsters Inc.
I see it.
I don't see it. But then knowing this person's type is like manly, muscular, hairy men. You know what?
It.
I see it. I get that. And he seems like very caring.
Yes.
Like he would be a good lover, you know? So I get that. Then there was this one that I found very charming because it says, ananas pineapple belongs on pizza because we love some sweetness with our salt and fats. And I agree.
That's so cute.
That is very cute, and I enjoyed this a lot. So here you go. And I also, yes, I agree. Then someone said Tywin Lannister, and I had to write this person and say, explain this to me.
Did they?
Yes, they said they had a thing for villains, and he is. He has evil daddy energy.
Yes.
Yeah, like he does.
That's his character.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I see. And the same person mentions Izzy Hands from our Flag Means Death.
Yeah, I get it.
And this is also like, this is the opposite of my type. So I found this really funny, and I really, this person says, he could trash talk me in a dirty way any day. If that's what you're into, I get that. I love the explanation.
I see it. I don't necessarily agree, but I see it.
And then this is a reference that I don't get, so I hope someone else does. The entire cast of Good Life had poly vibes before it was cool. And it says, especially Tom Good from The Good Life, he's a terrible husband, but adorable jumper.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know who that. I looked it up. It was an old man in a sweater. So and I was like, I have no idea what this means, but I enjoy the explanation. Then there's someone who just says women with big noses, and you know what?
Obviously.
You are right. Society will be like, I don't get that, and they're wrong.
Yeah,
women with big noses. Beautiful.
See, it's one of those where I'm like, no, it's obvious. I can't put that as a hear me out.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
You're so right.
Yeah. Then one person says Baymax, and I really wanted to write and ask, what's that about? Because I don't. But then I was thinking like, it's probably the taking care of, protection, gentle, big, soft. That's my guess anyway. They didn't include the explanation.
Nope.
My explanations are my favorite part of the hear me out. Okay, then this one has is my personal favorite of the bunch. Someone said the weather app. The weather app? And I had to message them and be like, okay, tell me, explain this to me. And they said, it's kind of authoritative. Oh, you like being told what to do? I enjoyed that. The same person also included one that I've seen around the internet a lot. It says 7 times 7 equals 49. That does something to them.
Oh.
You haven't seen that around?
No, I haven't, but I get it.
You get it?
Yeah, for me it's like 12 times 12 is 144.
People will have ones like that, and they include as an explanation, it's giving dark academia history professor with round glasses. What are you talking about? I love this. This person's taste, I'm obsessed with it. And then one that is personally good.
Personally good.
So they say, okay, so the Joker, but very specifically Lego Movie Joker. He's in touch with his feelings. And you know what? I love that.
I see it.
Our friend showed us the Lego movie, Batman Lego movie, last week for the first time. I hadn't seen it before.
No, me neither.
And she was obsessing about how this movie is so good because it's like no one can do everything alone, and it takes teamwork and being there for each other. And I just feel like that is in this vein, and they're like, they love the Lego Movie Joker specifically.
It was a really good movie.
And then the same person as Lego Batman says, this is probably obvious, but GLaDOS from Portal, I would let her tell me what to do. I get that. haven't played the game, don't know much about it, but I expect that this is a common trope.
I haven't played the games either. I've seen a lot of cutscenes, and I am there with you.
Yeah, a controlling woman who's a little bit mean to me, to you. I feel like that is a lot of people's type.
Yes.
And then the very last one, I really enjoyed. Those fairy figurines at Fantasy Source, and then explaining my childhood sexual awakening. And I feel I don't
know these. Have I seen them?
I am expecting like the same like fantasy art from the 80s.
Oh.
Like it looks like a lot, and they're always like really ample women. And I feel like if you go into like Faucigar, there will be like a lot of art depicting stuff like that. And I expect figurines as well. And I see how that is someone's sexual awakening. Okay, we are running out of time on the camera. But this was our hear me out. This was some of your hear me outs, and I am feeling joy in my soul.
Joy.
I enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed this. And
I did.
I am glad. So, of course, we want to hear your hear me outs in the comments and what you feel about our and your hear me outs in general. Let's have fun. Let's
tell me more.
Yeah, tell me more. And if you mention your hear me outs, please include the explanation, because I love reading what does it for you about these characters.
Go buy Anya's book.
Yes.
Anya, did you just finish book 2?
I just finished book 2. Okay. Yes. We hope you liked this video, and if you did, you can subscribe for more.
It's true.
We try to upload twice a month.
Yes.
Every second week.
Yes.
We are doing our best.
Yes.
But if you miss us in the meantime, you can find us all over the internet. We are on the TikTok. We are on the Instagram.
Yes.
We are on the fans side. We are all sorts of stuff. You can check out our stuff in the description. Okay, and I guess that's it. We hope to see you next time. Bye.
So it's not necessarily a hear me out, but I wanted to mention it. See, because I thought we were just throwing shit at the wall. So I was just coming up with, well, this one, this one, this one, this one. And you're like, I have these 4 specific ones and they mean a lot to me. And I'm just like, let me tell you about all the times I've experienced that. Woo!
A boner?
No! Did you have a boner from the pufferfish?
I think I had a romantic boner.
A romantic boner.
That's my pufferfish. That is adorable. It does do something to my heart. Did you feel hurt by that before?
No. About what?
Me saying that I'm usually not into...
No, not at all. I was just trying to make a little goof. A little bit, a little laugh.
You are a little goof.
Yes.